I have this sweet little bundle of joy. Her name is Macy, and Macy has kept me up all night long. Yes, I haven't made her a baby quilt yet. So, I'm gonna see if I can get her to go to sleep. And then I'm gonna make her a quick baby quilt. Okay? Okay. I've got some coffee in me. I think I'm ready to do this. Okay, I have a finite amount of time. So I need to get this thing going and get it done. And Oliver is here to help me. It's like I'm Cinderella. I have the cat helping me quilt, and I have Gracie watching the baby. I have this panel. It is by Henry Glass. It is called Wild and Free. And it is uber cute. But I'm not going to use it as a panel. I am going to cut the blocks out because it's very long. I also have some coordinating fabric, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a strip, make a strip, make a strip, make a strip, make a strip. Let me show you the coordinating fabric. Glasses, giraffes with glasses, giraffe print, hedgehog print with glasses, cute stripe with everybody with glasses. Oliver, I don't know what I would do without all of your assistance. I'm going to cut this right here along this white edge where the polka dots start. I have cut out my panel pieces. So I've got the hedgehog. We're gonna call it a reindeer. That's what we call deer at our house. The fox, the elephant, the bunny, and the giraffe. I think I need another color, just a plain color to go in between. And we've got the orange. Orange is not my favorite color. However, it is quite prevalent in this grouping. I'm afraid it's gonna have to be orange. But let me go see if I have another, maybe a little less bright orange. I'll be right back. How much you want to bet I come back with gray? Put down in the comments below. Do you think I was going to come back with gray or orange? We were both wrong. It has the orange. It also has other colors. It is wood grain, which I love, and to me, on the side of this panel, it looks like wood grain. The only problem I have with it is that. Oh look, Oliver's here to help. You're so helpful. Not. What I came up with is a little diagram so that I can keep it straight, hopefully. Sorry. I must have fallen asleep. So sorry. So sorry. Whew. Where was I? Oh yeah. So the last thing I remember is I discovered I can't cut my stripe the way you would normally cut it because the selvage is here, so normally I would cut it this way, and that would mean that my stripe would be running sideways on my quilt. I can't have a stripe that runs like this. So what I'm going to have to do is cut my 10.5 inches long ways. Hold up. All of my strips are cut. Some of them are too long, and that's okay. When pressing, do not, especially since we're using strips, don't push on your iron and push across your fabric, because that stretches your fabric. You want to lift it up and press. I don't want you to iron this like you would normally iron something, because your fabric right now is pretty stretchy. So you can alter your straight strip into something not so straight. The thing that I need to do next is to determine where I want to place my panel pieces on these striped pieces with the little animals. So I'm going to cut here. I need a cut for the first panel piece, then I need a cut for the second panel piece, and we will do, let's go to the sewing machine. All I am doing right now is just attaching my panel piece to my strip, 1/4 inch seam. Here is my strip. I also want to try to put a panel on that stripe in this area here. I don't have any hands left, but in this strip here, since I have these two close together and this one further away, I'll try and do these two closer together and this one further away on the next strip. I'm going to use my handy dandy diagram to figure out what I wanted to do, and we'll see if I still want to do that. So let's turn this There is one more thing that I want to do before this quilt top is considered complete, and I want to add this with the glasses as a border. If you are interested in learning how to make borders for your quilts, watch this part. This is how I do all my borders. You know what I have to do first? Figure out how many strips I need. My quilt is not quite 40 by a little bit more than 48. So we'll do 40 by 49. We have two sides that are 40, and we have two sides that are 49. I'm going to round these up to 50 because my math skills aren't all that great. So 50 and 50 is 100, 140, 180. We're going to divide that by 40 inches because I assume that there are at least 40 inches on each strip, selvage to selvage. So if I divide 180 by 40, which is really 4 into 18, I'm going to get 4 point something. So I'm going to round up to 5. So I need 5 strips. 5 strips of 4-inch fabric. To make it easier, I'm going to cut the selvage off. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to join 2 of these strips right sides together and just sew straight across. Now I'm going to press my seam open by finger pressing it. Since I sewed these 2 strips together, the first thing I'm going to do is add this border to the long edge. Doesn't matter which long edge, just the long edge of the quilt. So at the end, I will take my little ruler, I'll line it up along the edge, and then I'll trim. This border is quite long, so what I'll do is I'll use this piece of border and attach another 40-inch strip to it and go down the other side. Then whatever is left over from this, I will use with another 40-inch border piece, and that will be used for the top. And that is the secret to borders. My quilt top is done. and I think it's probably about the size of a 3-yard quilt. That's okay. I had fun making it. But this is not going to do that child any good at all, just being a quilt top. So let's finish it. What do you say? I am going to use what I have found is called the envelope method. I call it down and dirty. There's a nicer name than down and dirty for it, so I think I'll use it. This is not minky, but this dark gray side is the side I'm going to use.
Gigi, this is not a good idea.
This fabric stretches a lot, so a serger probably wasn't the best idea. Let's see how awful. Uh-oh. Oh, Oliver's here to help. All is well. Yeah. So I ended up, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the glasses. So what I started out with is a 4-inch border minus the 1/4 inch seam allowance is going to be next to nothing by the time I'm done. Okay. Wow, I didn't make this hole very big. Let's see, do we need a snip? Yeah, let's get a snip on the corner. I'm going to reach across to the furthest point, pull that, and then reach across to the next furthest. Now I need to top stitch it. I am putting my ruler up for today. I will come back to you when I finish this and show you what I did. I'm going to top stitch on the edge just to give it, you know, this actually would probably look like binding, honestly, because they're so small, because the glasses are so small. I'm just glad that I could salvage what I had done work on and didn't lose the whole thing. Have a great day. Eat some chocolate and be kind to everyone. Until next time, bye. Alexa, turn off the craft room lights. I have this sweet little, it looks like you're a bobblehead. Okay, let's do this. She is 3 weeks old, aren't you? Are you? Oh. She is 8 weeks old. It is by Henry. Grace isn't watching the baby anymore. I believe I do this all the time. I don't know why. I don't have dentures, I just smack. Since I have a giraffe's top, so I'm going to, it's hard to take care of an 8-week-old. I will take, see, I did it. And it just, that person has now made me so aware that I do that. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.